Do you remember? Oh,
Please. Chelly?
Yes.
Chelly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We need to discuss the first of two biggest heartbreaks that happened this summer to us, the Book Fix podcast.
Probably the biggest fumble.
The biggest fumble. Dude, I am so disappointed in myself.
No, Queen,
because
you're
it's
too
my
sexy.
fault.
No, you're too sexy, though.
It's my fault. I will take the blame.
But you're sexy.
Thank you. I will try to remember that through the tears. So, Chelly and I...
Yes.
We were this close.
This.
If you're watching, you know.
Yes.
This close to meeting Rachel Gillig. And if you've never seen us before, we really loved One Dark Window.
We did.
And Two Twisted Crowns. They were such
So
a good duology.
It was literally just a slip up.
A fumble.
If
you will. So
she was right across the street.
she was not that close. She was
right across.
nearby. And it was at an event. I'm not going to give too much information, actually.
But we could have seen her.
It was at an event where we could have seen her, but we just got the dates mixed up. And by we, I mean me.
Oh, Queen.
I got the dates mixed up, but either way, I would not have been able to go because I was busy that weekend.
And Queen, I remember I got dressed the day of. So I was like, oh, we are going, right? Mm-hmm. And then when you told me that it wasn't that day, I was like, Queen, I trust you with my whole heart.
So you didn't look it up.
But I mean, even if I did check and she was there that day, I think when we see her, it needs to be together.
Yeah. And in the same order. You know what I mean?
Like she could recognize us.
Yeah. And actually, we're going to take this background.
Oh yeah, we'll tape it to our hips.
Yeah.
Oh, like a little backpack actually.
Yes.
So we tape it like this, and she's just like looking at her book, and it's like, who am I making it out to? And we'll just be like, welcome to the Book Fix podcast.
A podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. Thank you, Queen.
I know. I'm your host, and then we go like this. Do you know it? Nope.
No.
Okay, no. Stupid.
What if she doesn't like us?
No, she would. We're funny. We're sexy.
We're fans.
We're fans. What more can she ask for?
Damn it, I'm so
It's
upset.
okay, Queen.
And you know what makes it worse? We had two fumbles because we also could have met Chris Broadbent, but we
that
didn't.
fumble, I feel like that one was me. I should
So the other one was me and the other one was you.
So if you think about it, we equal each other out.
So it cancels out.
It cancels out. At least we both still remained throughout the whole time sexy.
And that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Queen, I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm kind of happy though that the book that she was promoting was Night and the Moth. Mm-hmm. I hadn't read it by then.
We hadn't read it. So.
No. And we were planning to read it. I can't imagine having read it at that time. Sometimes I feel like books you have to read during a certain time in your life.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And this is exactly how I felt about this book, because every book we read in this bulk is kind of very similar to each other.
Yes,
right?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
So
I was like, this is kind of like the last one.
I'm excited to read another Rachel Gillig book in a different universe. This is in the... Hold on. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh my God, Queen, you're so smart. This is... Oh, it doesn't even say. I thought this had a name.
It does have a name. The Stonewater Kingdom, Book 1.
Oh my
God. The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig.
Do you think you're ready to jump into a new Rachel Gillig universe, the Stonewater Kingdom? Mm-hmm. Do you think that can fix your life?
Yes, I do.
Welcome to the Book Fix podcast, where we fix lives one book at a time, Rachel Gillig edition. I'm your host, Chelly.
And I'm your host, Yahira.
And we are Rachel Gillig's best friends. No, we're not.
We say that. We say that all the time. No, we're not.
I think what we need to start doing is we should add like a little...
That's weird. No.
Okay,
I'm going to cut you off.
Hear me out.
That's weird.
No, it's not. We add a little container, and for every author we like, we make a little friendship bracelet.
Okay, but what if they do something or say something that we don't agree with, and now all of a sudden we're tied to them for the rest of our lives?
See, but the thing is, like, if they reach out and they're cool and they're chill like that, we send them the bracelet. If they're not and we disagree with what they do, we take the bracelet, put it in a pot, and watch it melt.
We
That's
burn
what I'm
it.
saying. It's okay. It's in the air. It's stupid anyways. Whatever. Stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid. Okay.
Let's get started, please, because this book is long. Spoilers ahead, and you are going to be giving a summary of this book.
Oh my gosh. Wait, can I say something? No. This is our book of the month.
Oh, yeah.
So you have reached the end of August.
Oh my
How
God.
do you feel?
I feel great because spooky season, babe, is right there,
Dude.
and you're going to be spooked.
Okay, so let me just say a few things. Spooky season is going to be different this year. Last year we read like a book, 2 books every week. I was so scared. I was so tired. So spooky season is a little different this year. So for the next few episodes, our Tuesday episodes are going to be our spooky reads, but our Thursday episodes, we're going to be reading creepy pastas, kind of. They're more like Reddit no sleep posts.
Yes, they're from the No Sleep Forum.
While every week we'll have a different theme.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that for the entirety of September and October. We're planned. We're ahead of the game.
I'm so excited.
I am so excited for you to join us. I do want to say our September book of the month is Craig D. Louis' My Ex, the Antichrist. And if you remember, Craig D. Louis did write episode 13.
And it rocked our world. We're very excited.
Yes, please join our Fable and our Grid reads. You could find it on Linktree, linktr.ee/thebookfix. Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Okay. I could summarize this book. Give me a second to remember the name.
Okay, so apparently now we're doing a new thing where we're going to give each other a minute. A minute? A minute seems like not enough time, but whatever.
Wait, Queen, I don't remember their names.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't stress.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm going to give you a minute to summarize The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I'm going to give you a second.
Don't start until I start talking. Okay?
Wait, what? That's not fair.
Okay, fine.
Ready, set, go.
So in this world, there are these girls called the diviners. So they can divine your life dependent on like these 6 gods. And this has to do specifically with, they don't have names. So this girl named Six she divines for a king who is not favored by the gods at all. And she kind of finds it kind of weird. It feels like a bad omen, like something really bad's going to happen. All of a sudden, all the other diviners start going missing, and she wants to do something about it. So she latches on to one of the knights. His name is Rory, who also works under the king, and is like, hey, I don't know what you and your king are up to, and I don't know why the gods don't like him, but I want to go with you to try to find my girlies and try to get them back.
Nice.
Was that okay?
10 seconds to spare. Yes, that was good. Good job.
This book is really dense, though.
Mm-hmm. And there is so much. Because if there's one thing Rachel Gillig can do, that's world build.
I love Rachel Gillig's writing. But let me just say, when you start her books, get ready to be thrown into like a freaking history lesson. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like there's so much you need to just know. And I'm over here taking notes like, oh my God, what's the name of all the gods? What's all their artifacts? Because they all have like these certain things that they carry with them.
Yeah.
So I felt like I needed to know that. And I was getting stressed because I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to remember a single thing.
Yeah.
But to start us off, these diviners, they're just like these girls that will get picked by the person who runs the divining place. I don't remember what her name was.
Abscess.
Absent. Abstract.
Let's just call her
Abby.
the mother.
The mother. Okay. Oh, Queen.
I mean, they do see her as a mother.
Yes, they do. But she takes them in when they're basically like not really going to make it far in life. Mm-hmm. And they forget their names and they drink this.
Well, they're stripped from their names. They're stripped from their identity.
Because they drink this water called Astling water.
The spring water?
Yes. And this water makes it so that when you drown in it, you could dream up divinities. Like you could see people's outcomes in their life, but it's incredibly vague. But this is why so many people in this world believe in the gods so much because this is like the proof of it.
Yeah.
Like they're able to do this. But it's only 6 girls. They really only do it for 10 years and then they choose other girls. And they're reaching the end of their term. But I mean, they can't have much feelings about it because they don't even know what the outside world is really like. So they get a king comes to visit. His name is King Benji.
King Castor.
Yeah, Benedict Castor.
I
And
thought it was Benjamin.
no, it's Benedict. I thought it was weird that it was Benji if his
It's
name was
Benedict?
Yeah.
That's weird, but okay.
Yeah. So he's a 17-year-old who is a king and he wants to see what like the gods think of him. And so I thought like this idea of going into like the dream state was so creepy.
Yeah, it gave me Stranger Things vibe.
Yeah, can you explain it?
So basically during the ceremony, I mean it's like in a cathedral, right? So the I don't remember what to call her, but
6.
no, not her, the mother. She's like basically like telling everyone like the ceremony, the words, and then 6 has to take some of Benji's blood into her mouth, and then she's pushed down.
Abbess.
Abbess?
Abbess.
Oh, the abbess.
The abbess, you're right.
Okay, so the abbess is the mother, but so the abbess is there overseeing the ceremony, and 6 which it sucks because 6 is such a good character.
Yeah.
Like she is so selfless.
Yeah, she is.
And also kind of we'll get to that. But she's very selfless to like her girlies. I love this like sisterhood vibe because they don't love to do divination, right? Because you drown. And imagine having to do it for like 10 years. And so they draw sticks. They pull sticks.
Yeah.
And she always purposely pulls the shortest stick so that she has to do it so that the girls are good. And so when she's doing this ceremony for the king, she drowns. And so all of them, they wear like this shroud.
Yeah.
So you can't see their eyes. And so as she's going into this vision, she's seeing like all of these bad omens for this king.
And I love the way it's broken apart because there are 6 gods and she's been through this so many times. So she knows what she's looking for. I'm not going to say it in the right order, but one of them is the coin.
Yes.
The other one is the water, right? The ore.
Yeah, the
paddle.
ore. Yeah.
The third one.
Oh, shoot. I don't remember.
I don't remember. There were 3 others. I can't think of them. Go read the book. But she's going through all these. And then there's a 6th one.
That's like a mystery.
That's a mystery because this god didn't have an item. But she is going through this. And for the king, each of them is a bad omen. And she's like, oh my gosh, he is not favored by any of the gods.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So when she wakes up, it isn't until hours later. And I hate it because like it explains that the spring water is so specific to communicating with the gods that it's kind of like triggering to her, like the smell of the spring water and everything of the spring water.
Yeah.
So
she
she's-
can smell it from miles away.
Yes. So she's like feeling really nauseous. And it's funny because there's this gargoyle that lives there.
Oh my God, I love him.
I love him so much. They just call him Gargoyle, but his like little quirk is that he calls everyone Bartholomew. So, 6 doesn't have a name as far as we know. And
I think she did say that her name was Sybil, but like she now goes by 6.
Yeah, but she doesn't say it out loud and she never vocalizes
No,
it.
she
It's
never
just kind of like a thing in the back of her head.
Yeah.
But the gargoyle was like, oh, you're sick? And I just cleaned the floors. Bartholomew, why'd you do that? It's like, I literally cleaned the floors. But I watched, so if you think about it, I kind of cleaned the floor.
Yeah. It's like I was the one who did the labor because I had to watch you.
God. And I loved that the gargoyle would say idioms.
But then mess them up.
Then mess them up.
It was hilarious because she would like correct him, but then she got to a point where she was just like, meh,
Oh, whatever. And it's funny because she would correct him and he'd be like, I don't like that one. That one sounds stupid.
He's like, my version was better.
So then she leaves and is completely in her white gown. You can see her entire body. And soaking wet, just trying to look for some water to drink. And she goes into a room where there are 3 people. It's Maud. She is a female knight. Rory is a male knight and the love interest. And the king, which is King Benji. And she walks in and sees all of them and is just so mean to them because she's like, I don't owe them anything. And also,
yeah. So that's what I wanted to bring up. So she is a very selfless character to her girlies.
yes.
But because of the way that she was basically raised, she does have this like, oh, I'm better than everybody else vibe to her, right? And it's very obvious to the knights that she thinks she's better than everyone else. And so, yeah, she is kind of very, like, sarcastic. That she has a dry humor.
And it's funny to me because, like, Maud tried to tell her, like, how are you tired? You were literally asleep. And it's like, oh, you think that's all I do? Oh, that's cute. And I'm like, yeah, you tell her. You tell her.
You tell her off.
But she asks for water and Benji, like, shows, like, he has a little flask and gives it to her. But it's the spring water. And immediately she smells it and throws up on Rory's boots. And Rory, being the handsome 10-foot man that he is, takes off his shoes and like goes running to her. Like, I don't know why. But tries to tell her off. And she's just kind of like, you know, you guys shouldn't even be drinking that water.
Yeah.
It's specifically for diviners. So all that's going to happen to you guys is you're going to throw up. That's all that's going to happen.
Because it won't work on them.
Yep.
I really like the relationship between Six and Rory.
Me too.
Because I love that she's so in this like divination world. Like, and we'll get, I mean, I don't want to spoil, but we'll get more into it afterward. And Rory is the complete opposite. Like, he is a huge skeptic. I actually does not believe in any of this shit, right? And he lets her know. And so they kind of have this like, I wouldn't say it's enemies to lovers, but it is kind of like
a lot of bickering.
Yeah.
And it's like
kinda
one
like
of
rivals.
It's one of those like relationships that started with bickering. And so when they start liking each other, it's kind of hard to move on from that.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, they still kind of bicker, but now it's like in a sexy way.
But he basically tells her, like, you know what? You're a lot of talk for someone who's never lived. Like, you're literally just in here. You've never lived, girl.
You've never seen anything outside of this cathedral.
So don't even talk. And then he leaves and is like, thanks for the boots, by the way. And she gets really mad, goes back to her girlies, and she's like, 1 through 5, gather.
Circle up.
I know, someone was just mean to me. Let me complain about him all night. And, you know, yes. Okay, but she, being the good one out of all the diviners, is surprisingly the one that's like, we haven't lived. We need to sneak out.
And the reason why she brings that up is because their term is almost up. Like, it's almost the 10-year mark. And so they think, like, after the 10 years, we're going to have to go live with these people. We don't even know. We don't know about the world. And so she comes up with the plan of, like, okay, let's just go to the festival. Or I don't remember what it was, but it was like some sort of event. And so then they all go up to the knights, and she's like, you're going to have to escort us to this festival. And he's like, why would I do that? Because if you don't do it, then I'm going to tell everyone that you're drinking the spring water. Because apparently it's like frowned down upon. So.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk much about this. Just know that they have fun as girlies. Six says that she's going to sleep with one of the knights, but then he's kind of lame.
Hamlin.
Yeah, but then he's kind of lame. So she's like, do you really want to sleep with me if you know I'm not going to have a good time? And he was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to cry.
He was so into the idea, mostly so he can brag about it, though. And that's why she got turned off.
Yes.
Because he was like, I can't wait to tell everyone that I'm, like, with you, you know?
I kind of loved the idea of her not liking sex.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was such an interesting thing where she was like, I don't think I'm interested in anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I've had fun moments with guys and with girls. But I just don't like it.
She prefers being on her own. But I like the fact that the only reason she did that was to get under Rory's skin.
Yes.
Because it was like a show, you know? Like, everyone saw them leave holding hands. And some of them were, like, whistling.
Yup.
And then, oh my God, but then when they saw each other, he was like, that was a short little event.
His eyes are red. It's whatever. It's
whatever. I don't even care.
Stupid. I hated him anyway. So the night ends with Six challenging Rory. And basically, she just has to knock him down. And the other girls try as well, but none of them are successful. But she's really strong. So she's able to knock him down. And dude, the tension is so nice. The tension. I don't know how Rachel does it.
My God, the tension in this book was on another level. Like, I swear, it really got to me.
It really got to me.
Like,
and
do they like each other?
Rachel, can I just say, and we see it more later, I really like that although he came off as like
Confident?
Yes, confident and like a I don't know. No, there's like a
je ne sais quoi.
He came off as if he was gonna be this morally gray guy, which he kind of was. He does things later that whatever. But I really like that he was just a dude with a crush.
Yeah.
That's like, he would have moments where he's super confident and then would be around her and be like, God damn it, I'm blushing.
Yeah.
And
Dude, he was such a blushing.
I know. I loved it. It was so good. So that comes up later. There's one specific scene I really, really like that we'll talk about.
I know what scene.
So because he lost, he also needs to have a divination done.
Yeah.
And so...
And I think this was actually brought up by another knight. Mm-hmm. And so, of course, she does this for him because
Benji was the one who brought it up.
Oh, yes.
And so it's really her, him, Rory, and the gargoyle. Mm-hmm. And because someone needs to push her in the water, she asks the gargoyle to push her. Mm-hmm. But it's like weird because she doesn't see the normal stuff she would see in a divination. She sees a moth, and a moth is what would be symbolized by the sixth god.
The omen.
Yes. And it's really, really, really bad.
Yeah, it's like really bad fortune.
So she feels like something bad is going to happen. She wakes up by herself, but she knows that the other...
No, by the time that she's like out of it, everyone's gone.
Yeah, but
besides Gargoyle.
But she goes back to the room with her queens 1 through 5, and she knows that they were there.
Yeah.
You know? But she feels like something's wrong, and slowly each of her sisters, I'm going to call them sisters, they just start disappearing.
Mm-hmm. One by one. It's like every day.
And it sucks because it feels like no one mentions it.
Like nobody really cares.
Yeah.
No one has like any worry about it because they assume, oh, they just ran away. I don't know.
And the last one that's left, one who I saw her as like the big sister, very confident you would go to if you had issues. She sits with 6 at the end and is like, can you tell me a story? Because it's like what they used to do to each other when they were scared.
That's how they calm each other down.
Yeah. And so she did. And after her story was done, one told her, like, if I disappear, just know that, like, I love you. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave you.
But then there was also a moment where one takes off her shroud, but 6 isn't looking.
Yes.
And one looks at herself in the mirror because they never look at they can't see themselves. And she's just like, what have they done to us?
Dude, what did you imagine?
I honestly thought that they like had like scars all over their eyes. I don't know.
Dang. I thought they were stone. Like I thought that it was just gonna be pure stone and there was like no emotion. And like I don't know. Like it was just not normal eyes. But it scared me.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad for them because they were just, it's literally sisterhood. Like all 6 of them, they were so sweet to each other.
I know, I was really sad because I was hoping that they would have had a reunion, but
yeah,
let's just say it now. They're dead.
They didn't make it.
And I was so shocked by that.
Because to get to that point quickly, because we're kind of spending a lot of time on this, she wants to figure out where the diviners are. So she leaves, she escapes in order to try to find King Benji and Rory at their castle. And they're not there, so she goes back, and that's when her gargoyle finds her, and he's like crying. Oh my God, you left me, why would you do that? And then that's when Rory comes and is like, you visited our castle, what's up? And so she explains, and he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like we believe in gods, but we don't like them.
Yeah.
And we're trying to take them down. And I think that maybe you following me is going to help you figure out where you're.
Because then you would go to these
Diviners are.
different places.
Yeah. And so she is like appalled because she was like, why would you do that? They're gods.
Yeah.
But okay, whatever. So she goes with them and takes her gargoyle.
Yeah.
And when she gets to the castle and meets King Benji again, King Benji basically says, like, these are not gods. They're literally just people who are taking advantage of, like, these divinations, which are so controlled and manipulated in order to get people, like, to follow them.
Yeah, and to believe in them. And also, he knows all of this because his grandpa had, like, a notebook with a bunch of, like, research on it.
And it's funny because, like, it's brought up multiple times by different people, but I think at this point, she's the one who asked Benji, like, she's the one who asks Benji, why do we call them gods then? And it's like, well, they're all knowing. Isn't that what a god is? And it's kind of like, damn, I guess it is in the sense of that, but okay. And she asks, like, was there anything in those notes about the diviners? Like, do we figure out, like, why?
Like, what happens to them?
Yeah, it's like, no, they didn't. My grandpa didn't write about the diviners at all. But I feel like you will find them if you join us. And I think it would be really powerful for them to see that a diviner is against them. So you should go with us. Speeding along. Okay, so this whole book is them fighting the gods. And I'm not going to get too deep into it. Just know that I love every second of it.
Dude, same.
And usually I have a really hard time reading action. Because
Really?
it's hard for me to get into it sometimes. I was there.
Dude, I felt like I was a witness to everything that was going on. And the tension. Dude, that scene when Rory preps her for, a better outfit.
Yeah.
And he puts, like, beeswax all over her to get the right sizing of her. Dude, that tension was so juicy. 10 out of 10.
And can I just say, after her fight with the first god, that she wins flawlessly. Well, there was a few hiccups, but it's okay.
It's fine, flawlessly.
She was really sore. And so he goes over to her room, knocks on the door really politely, and it's like, hey, are you awake? And it's like, yes, I am. Do you want to go somewhere? Can I, like, take you somewhere? And so he takes her to, like, the hot springs and, like, massages her to, like, help ease her. And then he's like, what part hurts? Does this part hurt? Does this part hurt? What about your feet? And then she was like, oh, no, I'm fine. I guess you're never going to touch. No. And he's, like, teasing her. So he, like, grabs her ankle and pulls her. And when she goes into the water, she explains it as, like, and I'm back at the springs.
Oh,
this is exactly what it feels like. And he immediately pulls her up. And she's not mad at him. But he's just automatically like, I've made errors in my life. I'm not a perfect person. I like do things without thinking, and I don't know. Oh my god, you just make me so nervous, and I don't know how to act around you.
You're so cute. I love Rory so much.
Yeah, and like right before this,
get you a man that pines.
I know. Right before this too, when she was really nervous for her first fight, she was like, well, how do you see it going down? And he's like, you're going to go in there, you're going to win, you're going to come out, and then we're going to kiss, and then it's going to be good. And then she was like, no, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to win, and I'm going to come and punch you really hard. And with your mouth, though, you're going to punch me really hard.
With those lips, right?
I just thought that shit was so cute. Oh my God, Rachel Gillig just knows how to write up. There.
She really gets me.
She really gets me. Moving forward.
Let's get to the end.
Okay. Wait, can we talk about when she first takes off her shroud?
Yes.
Can you talk about it, please?
So, plot twist, our girl becomes a knight because you know what? She's leaving the divination behind and now she's going to be a part of the knights. And Benji's over here like, you have to swear your loyalty, your life, your respect and all this shit to her. And Rory's there like, hold on, pump the brakes. Like she just got out of this like cult. Let's not throw her into another one.
Exactly.
And he's like telling her, like, you don't have to swear to anything that you don't feel comfortable swearing to.
Yes.
And so she becomes a knight, and she doesn't take the shroud off right away.
Or her armor.
Yeah, or the armor. And so I think it's like it's like that night or the night after.
That night.
So that night she's with him, and she's just like, oh, I wanted you to be here when I see.
Well, like her whole thing too was like she showed up and he was like, why are you still wearing?
Yeah, the shroud.
Because he was asleep. So she had knocked and he didn't hear her at first. But when she did come in, she was like, I didn't let the gargoyle take it off because I like feeling strong. And then he basically goes like, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to prove anything to yourself. Like, you don't need to prove anything to me. You are enough. Like, you are strong. And then that's when she's like, can you take off my uniform? And he does. And then she points at her shroud. And then he's like, are you sure?
Oh my God.
Are you sure? And so then when she takes it off, he's looking at her and
he says, you're beautiful. So then when she takes off her shroud, it's just all white.
Yes.
But like, I don't remember if it's this moment also when she looks at herself and she's just like, oh my God, I'm not beautiful. What are you talking about?
She like gets mad at Rory a little bit and is like, you lied to me. And he's like, no, Sybil, you are literally like the most beautiful person I've ever known. And he's like, and I didn't leave you tonight. I just went to go get us a charcuterie board.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that was so sweet.
I thought that was so funny because it was after their spice scene.
Yes.
He was gone.
He's so sweet.
I love him so much.
This is what I love. I love that he's literally just a dude. Like
He's just a man. But not in a mean way.
Yeah, like not in like the when you hear like, oh man, like, oh, a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that he wasn't like that stereotypical like, oh, he's broody and he's morally gray and it's
And
like,
he's
no.
mean to you, but he actually likes you.
It's like, no, he literally would just be like, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do.
He's like a blushing mess, and I thought that was so sweet.
And just even like the moments when he would bandage her, he would get really like nervous.
He's like shaking, like, you're just so beautiful.
I'm gonna go cry now. Like oh my God, I love them together. I just love them together. So it gets a little weird because there's a moment where she's gonna go to the beach with Rory. And while she's walking there, Benji stops her and she hears all of the other soldiers being like, he's kind of a bad knight. Right? He's bad.
Yeah.
He has too much it's like he doesn't believe in anything and he kind of does his own thing.
Yeah.
And
It's going rogue.
so then Benji's like, so why don't you stay with us, Sybil, so we can talk about your
He
placement?
doesn't call her Sybil.
Six.
He only calls her Six.
You're right.
Because then she's like, you can call me Sybil. He's like, anyway, Six.
You're right. I forgot about that. So it's like, why don't you sit with me, Six, and we can talk about your placement in the knighthood. And she was like, no, actually, I'm glad she didn't stay. But she was like, I'm actually going to go meet a really bad knight who does whatever he wants. I'm going to go meet him instead.
Yeah.
And she leaves. But that to me was kind of weird because I was like, Benji
had never shown any moment of like being untrustworthy.
except for when he got really mad at Rory that one time and he was like, gosh, you're always like this. You're such a bad knight. And then that's when the gargoyle was like, you must love your knight even
when he's a little bad.
even when they're showing like their emotions, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did Benji do that? Me having no brain cells
Having
working
too
towards this.
much trust.
Too much trust. I was like, it was just Benji in a bad moment. Just Benji in a bad moment. So then when they finally kill the last god that they know of, they go back to the divine place, the divinity place.
The cathedral.
Thank you. And it turns out the mother,
The abbess.
the abbess, is
The last one.
her name Bartholomew?
No, her name is Ashling. She's the
The spring. So-
Which isn't this it's the name of the place.
yes.
So that's her name, which I found interesting because then she was also stripped of her name.
Yep.
So she was the last god, but they're not actually gods.
No, they're
so
not.
she's the last omen. So she's the moth.
And she
So she was the one who killed all of the girls.
yeah.
And so the girls basically they either get fed to these omens or they become gargoyles. So Bartholomew
was the first.
Was the first diviner.
Oh, that's so sad. This fight ends, and I was expecting this book to be a standalone. I know it said book 1, but I was like, everything's fine. They literally killed the last person. Everything's good. And then Benji has a moment where he's like,
He attacks Rory.
he stabs him.
And then he also attacks the gargoyle, Bartholomew.
And he has a moment where he's like, don't you see? Like, now that these people are gone, we're the all-knowing. So why don't you, 6, stand by my side as my queen, and we can finally be the gods?
Did you get triggered?
Why? Why did I get triggered?
When he was like, she's going to be my wife? She's going to be on my side. Did you get triggered?
Oh, powerless mention. Is that what you're talking
Powerless
about?
job.
Powerless job. Lauren Roberts. It just makes me sad because, like, she had to basically say yes
She had to.
in order,
Trust me.
in order for Rory and Maud to be safe, who were just
And Bartholomew,
who were just as torn with this happening, like everyone else was.
Yeah.
So, she said yes. And as her and Benji are leaving, you can hear Rory like calling out her name. The end.
That was sad.
It was sad.
So, yeah, the plot twists were crazy. I did not expect Aisling, the abbess, to basically have been the one offing the girls.
I didn't expect it either. I am really sad with how things played out, but this is exactly how I felt after I read One Dark Window.
Yeah,
You know?
same.
I'm so excited for book 2. Rachel, you keep...
Dropping bangers.
She keeps dropping bangers. And the thing is, I think these are her only 3 books.
Really? Just banger after banger.
Banger after banger. Whoever is her publisher or publicist, they're having a good day. Rachel... Let me make sure. Let me double check. Gillig. I told my sister I was reading this and she was like, oh, I'm so jealous.
Oh, really? I think she would like it.
She would love it. Yeah, this is it. As bad luck would have it. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it's a novella. Someone wrote Mother Right, we read.
That's funny.
She's just so good at what she does. Oh my God. I love every single one of these characters. I love that none of the characters feel the same. It's always very like...
They have their own personalities, their own motivation.
And they're not forgotten. Like all the characters are mentioned.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever loved a side character as much as I love Gargoyle.
Gargoyle's so sweet.
Like, he's so sweet. The fact that he was a crybaby. He would cry. And I thought that line was so funny because Rory was like, I would tell you to go sleep in this person's room, but like, I feel like you're going to cry. And why would I cry? I don't know.
I thought it was cute too that they she really didn't want the gargoyle around her, so she was like, I don't think Maud has a squire. Why don't you become her squire? You're so right. And so he does. But then when Maud gets really hurt during a fight and they're like about to leave her, he keeps going like, oh, she can't be without her squire though. I'm like, oh my God.
He's just too pure for this
He
world.
really is. I love this book. Straight up, like no complaints. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I have no complaints either.
Rachel.
5 out of 5.
Oh my God. I feel like this is the year of 5 out of 5 books. Like, yeah, there are some that we've read that aren't that great, but the bangers we have read,
They've hit hard.
oh my God. I can't wait. I
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait. When we get to the next one, we literally are going to drop everything. Whatever is going on in our schedule, we're erasing it.
Yes. I agree. I agree 100%. That being said, okay, hold on. I need to look presentable. Queen, let's sit up. We're gonna ask Rachel Gillig for an arc.
Oh, okay. This is our plea.
Okay, you want to introduce us? I'm nervous.
Okay.
Okay,
Everyone else, please leave.
just leave.
It's just
fine.
Rachel
It's whatever.
Gillig and us.
Watch our next episode.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
This is the Book Fix podcast. I'm Yahira.
This is Chelly.
And we are huge fans.
Huge.
I just feel like there's no better girls that would gush over your beautiful stories
than us.
Exactly.
I think that if we received an arc, not only would we gush about it, it would become our entire lives. And because of that, it would motivate everyone else around us to want to read it.
In our vicinity.
You do not understand the power we have.
Oh my God.
Rachel, we will. Can I call you Rach? Okay, Rachel's fine. You made a face. I was like, no, it's stupid anyway. I just think that if you give us a chance, we will.
Let us gush.
We will
do
gush.
It. I swear.
Okay, fine. You can send us a book. It's fine. It's like,
you can send us the arc, please.
I didn't want it, but now if you want.
If you insist.
Yeah, just email us at thebookfixpodcast@gmail.com. Whatever. It's the Book Fix Podcast, right?
We'll discuss later.
We'll discuss.
We'll discuss later.
Rachel.
Your people will talk to our people.
Yes, please. Link tr.ee. Fuck, I messed up. Link tr.ee/thebookfixpod. Please, Rachel, I'm begging you, but I'm also being really nonchalant about it.
I'm being very chill about it.
Yes, thank you, Rachel. Okay, everyone can come back now.
All right. Thank you so much for listening.
If you are if you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, please leave a review recommending us our next read and a rating.
Please give us 5 stars because that really helps us out a lot. And if you're looking for an extra way to support us just a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you're not looking for something that's monthly, we do have Coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm really excited to say that September is next week.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Spooky season is right there. And spooky season will look very different to what it used to be because we want to actually make it enjoyable for both of us. Because like sometimes half of this podcast, I'm not going to say who, is just working so hard, just chambeando.
Oh, I guess that's me. No, wait, that's me actually.
We're both really busy.
We're both chambeando.
Season. Yes, but like sometimes it's just hard to be motivated. But I feel like with the way we're prepared, stop looking at me like that. With the way we're preparing for it this year, I'm really excited for spooky season.
So
every week we'll have a theme.
Yes, we're going to have themes and potentially some drinks. Potentially.
Please join us. I'm so excited for it. Let's go ahead and end this episode by reading a positive and negative review about this book.
Okay, which one do you want?
I'll do negative.
No. We read 2 positives. I just don't think it's going to have any negatives.
Well, the negative is like book ended.
Okay.
Because the rest are DNFs.
Okay.
This comes from the daughter of Paper and Stone. That's so cute. Who gave it a 1 star and wrote, "Looking back, I think dislike is being generous. I've been waiting for this release for months, holding it close to my chest and as though if it were my sole comfort in the world. For a while there it was, hoping its warmth would revive my reading spirit from the dark depths of my overwhelming life. No such luck. How do you write your debut duology in such a wondrous layered manner, only to follow it up with a book so hollow it tricks me into thinking you had something meaningful to say again? This read like One Dark Window Parallel Universe meets Gothic University Campus meets Trekking Through the Woods AU. Not in a million years did I think this book would be so shallow."
Okay. This review comes from Madison. They gave it 5 out of 5 and they wrote, "This was a start to finish, so good, so creative, so loving, so imaginative. Just, give me the second book right now."
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in spooky season.
Bye. You're not even ready. You're not even ready.
I like how when we talked about it, it was very much like spitballing ideas. Like, yeah, that might work. That might work. And we never really, we solidified, but we didn't like, this is it. And we kept texting each other like, oh my God.
What if we do this? What if we do this?
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for this drink aspect. I know we talked about it, but it's going to be really interesting to do.
I'm not making any promises though.
Oh, I don't know if I said it in this episode. I think I said it in the one before, just in case though. Our Thursday episodes are going to be Reddit No Sleeps.
Yes, the No Sleep Forum. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. There's some really good ones out there. So get ready to be very scared. I will be reading all these books during the daytime.
Oh, not me. I'm going to be reading them in the middle of the day and at night, and then again at 3 a.m.
I will have my phone unlocked for you to call me at 3:01 when you're like, I can't do
this anymore. Why did I do this? This is a terrible idea. You should have talked me out of it.
Oh my gosh.